Queen Naomi, the Ooni's wife, to be arrested for what happened in their states yesterday about the stampede. Okay, so a lot of people have moved. Oh, the organizers should be arrested. The people who did this thing should be arrested. They knew they were going to have a large crowd. They would have put down modalities on how to control the crowd. What happened was not supposed to happen. Children were unalive as a result of the crowd they had and all of those. But let us read what the governor of the state, Sheyi Makinde, had to say about this whole thing and what he's trying to put on ground. This is coming from him because one will wonder. They said, okay, that Queen Naomi was not at the fair, at the free giveaway she organized. She wasn't there. And the next thing, they saw strange people coming there to disrupt the gathering. And a lot of people said so many things, but I think what the governor would say here, and some people have said that it could be the wives of the Ooni that sent people to disrupt the event. And some people have other things to say, but I think the best person to listen to is the governor. Let the governor explain what really happened and the stance he's taking. Let us read what the government said now. So, the organizers of OYO Children Fun Fair arrested Governor Makinde says after many children were unalived in the stampede. And he said, statements by His Excellency Sheyi Makinde following the stampede at Islamic High School, Mosurun, Ibadan. Earlier today, an incident occurred in Islamic High School, the venue of an event organized for families. Sadly, a stampede at the venue has led to the multiple loss of lives and injuries. This is a sad day for us in Oyo State. We sympathize with the parents whose joy has suddenly been turned to mourning during this, and they have taken steps to ensure no further whatever. I'm trying not to read it as it is written here because of the way this our app is behaving these days. So they've arrested these people, and a sad one. It said, we have taken steps to ensure no. Okay, we read that. It said, I want to assure our people that everyone directly or remotely involved in this disaster will be held accountable. Please remain calm as the security agencies investigate this unfortunate incident. Our hearts remain with the families and loved ones impacted by the tragedy. May their souls, RIP. And then they said, founder of Women in Need of Guidance and Support, Her Majesty Queen Naomi Selekonaola Ogunwusi in the Kunle Hamzat studio ahead of her 2024 Children Fund Fair, speaking during a special program on Agidigbo FM. Queen Prophetess Naomi said she's set to host 5,000 kids between the ages of 0 to 13 across Ibadan for free under the age of the Wings Foundation. Olori Naomi Ogunsi reveals that the event scheduled for Wednesday, December at the Islamic School Ibadan is strictly for children, and they will win exciting prizes like scholarship and other bountiful gifts. Olori Ogunwusi also assured parents and guardians of adequate security for all participants at the event. Okay. So what now happened? Let us see from the comments. The comments, people are always there to explain. It says she has been doing this for years now. She did one at Akure last year. Maybe we not be victim of circumstances. And that's what the person said. Apart from hunger, we dey land self. We supposed to dey our houses. And this person say children are not even spared from hunger. Sounds like the bad dream. I remember shows. This was say if una rules or see what people are trying to say in essence, because everybody's pouring out their anger, is that Queen Naomi has always done this. Now the question is, are they going to arrest Queen Naomi also? Because they say they have arrested everybody who is directly or indirectly involved. So did they arrest Queen Naomi? People are saying yes, she was arrested. This one say children are not even spared. This other person say Onishe or Reshe na God they help us. Oh. This one said there is so much hunger in the land, hence the stampede. Because she said she was going to take only a number of children, but the turnout was more than what she expected. You understand? The turnout was more than what she expected. And I find it that if she had had more hands to help in this whole thing, it would have been easier. They said, do they have organizers an event to help these people? It is already a school. You have your students package whatever you have for them and give them their classes. Kids will always be kids. It's a fun event. May other kids will want to have the fun too. So children came who were not invited, apparently, who were not of the ages they mentioned. They came, and that's what has caused this. And the thing is, I feel that if they had enough hands, enough managerial team, like enough people working in her team, they would have been able to co-opt this whole madness, because this is really sad. Honestly, it's really sad. This person said, same Ibadan, my sister who is an introvert had a birthday party of her son. The uninvited guests, including kids, sat down and the venue was filled up before the invited guests. At the same point, feeding them was overwhelming, frustrating. There is hunger in the land. So the people are saying that this thing is very common in Ibadan, where people and when somebody just hear you are doing a party, they don't need to know you. They will come there and sit down. Then the people you invited will come. And I think the queen maybe underestimated the turnout of Ibadan. What she would have rather done was just to tell a few persons to bring food. Look, I don't know how she would have done it, because saying it on radio, a lot of people would definitely turn out who were not invited. And this one, see, this is very sad. One for the parents and the organizers. And divine intervention, God will say, answer to what? Is it not the same Nigerians where people invite just 10 guests and it turn out to be 300? And for those of us who make food for event, we see this thing. A guest will tell you they want their event is 500 guests, and you see 1,000 people or 1,500 people turn up. And that is why sometimes you see that a lot of people say strictly on invitation. And this one said hunger and poverty caused this. Now nobody has ended up in cell for doing good. Now he said somebody has ended up in cell for doing good. So they have arrested Queen Naomi. Is that what they are saying? And that is it. The reality on ground. Queen Naomi, Ooni's wife, has been arrested. Oh, I don't know how that doing good has turned to something else now. He said, how is that even the organizer's fault? They planned for 5,000 and 500,000 came. Government should be held responsible. Hunger is in the land. And that's what is even confusing me, how somebody came to help people. This was, they don't say they should have put precautionary measures on ground for unforeseen emergencies. You don't do events like this without crowd control measures. That's what I said earlier. You have to do, and you have to have ambulances there, especially for the fact that children are going to come. This is really sad. You can imagine. Oh my God. Or what they would have rather done was they should have been visiting unit by unit. Like, okay, if since the event is happening in Ibadan, they would have said each council ward, they will visit each council ward, dropped something for the children there. Each council ward, it would have been better and easier, because now people are going to be so afraid to be doing, reach out like this. They are going to be so afraid. This one say, all I see here is a great lack of organization. May their souls RIP. This one say they invited 500 people and 500k showed up. How did this happen? The chief protocol and security of that day are the ones to be held liable. Also, the government are number one culprit here, because if they had not destroyed the economy, they won't have over 500k people being hungry. This one say, I don't understand how is the organizer's fault. How is it the organizer's fault? This one say, a kind gesture turned into a nightmare. This one say, what kind of issue is this? This one say, so sad it's all turned out. Queen Naomi has been doing this for years. The way some people greedy self. Imagine someone saying her family came from all the way from Ikiru to Ibadan for the fun fair. Meanwhile, they said it is for only Ibadan people. Now, wow. It is well with Queen Naomi. They should